In this video, I want to talk about a very big scam that's happening all over the country in the name of BYD dealerships, MG dealerships, and many other automobile companies. This video is not against any company. In fact, all of the companies that I mentioned in this video are really great companies, and specifically BYD, I love that company. It's very innovative and I really appreciate its tech-driven approach. So 3 weeks ago, I received a call from a man named Pawan Gupta, and he introduced himself as the head of dealership acquisition across India at BYD. He told me that I applied for a BYD dealership and he wants to talk to me in that regards. At first I got confused. I could not recall that if I applied at a BYD dealership, but then I recalled that in 2023 I did apply, and I thought that maybe the company received so many requests, so many dealership applications that it took a year or so to get through my proposal. This Pawan Gupta is actually a real person working at BYD, and this man, this fake man who is using Pawan Gupta's identity is a scammer. It's a group of scammers, which I'll tell you more in the video. And then he asked me to fill the dealership application form, which he will be sending to me on my email address. So the next day his email came and he sent me some BYD dealership informations, the brochures, and the application form for the same. The email address that came from his end goes by info@byd-india.com, which is a fake email address. There is no such email address officially associated with BYD. But the way they were talking, the way they have portrayed things, it felt so real that I could not differentiate between the real BYD processes and these scammers' processes. I took a week to fill the form. The form itself looked quite real. The details that they asked, it was quite real to me, and I shared those details, that application, with this Pawan Gupta, and he told me that after 2 or 3 days a person named Sudhir Dikshit will call me for verification of these documents, and after that an LOI will be issued to my name, and then I can have the BYD dealership. So it was all amazing to me. I was really appreciating that it's such an easy process to have the BYD dealerships. I am a car enthusiast from childhood. I dreamt of having my own car company because this is just a childish dream. So having my own automobile dealership, I am very excited, very pumped. So after 3 days, this man Sudhir Dikshit called me and asked me about the details to just verify the application that I've submitted. This Sudhir Dikshit is not a real person. There is no one named Sudhir Dikshit working at BYD, and the email that he used was also info@byd-india.com. That's again a fake email address. So this guy asked me about my relevant experience, what business I am currently doing, and how I got associated with the automobile industry, to which I told him that my family has 20 years of experience in this industry. And then he asked me how would I be able to sell Chinese cars in India, to which I told him that it's not a problem because BYD itself is a very reputable company and its products are very, very innovative, and I really have a great confidence in those products. After that, he told me about the project costs. He told me that the project would cost about 2 crore 70 lakh rupees. About 2 crores will be the working capital, the cars, spare parts, everything. 20 lakhs would be the safety deposit, which is refundable after 10 years at interest rate of 7%. In the dealership agreement form, it was also mentioned that BYD would be supporting the dealership for the first year. They would take care of the staff salary, the expenses. I thought that this opportunity is 1 in a million. So I thought that this is really completely real, and I was sold by that. All the portrait that they have done, the benefits and perks that they have mentioned in that dealership form. So I was sold away. I then shared all of my information with that guy. I shared my Aadhaar number, PAN card. I shared the ITRs, last 3 years of ITRs. I shared the GST reports, GST certificates with that man. The next day in the morning, I received a call from Sudhir Dikshit that Avish, we have gone through all of your documents and we have verified that, and I have sent you the letter of intent, the LOI, and you just have to sign it, read it, and then you have to transfer amount of 5,90,000 rupees as an administrative fees. So a doubt came into my mind that why they are charging me an upfront fees of 5,90,000 rupees as administrative fees, even when no company official ever came to my location to have a visit to confirm the location. location. But this Sudhir Dixit told me that it's normal procedure. I would have to first sign the LOI, then pay them the amount through RTGS, and then they will send the company official to inspect my location. But after that, I read the LOI and it clearly states that the location that I have sent to them, they agreed on that, to which I could not understand that how a company can just choose a location without visiting the place. I'll link all those comments that they have shared with me in the description below, and then let me know in the comments below, do you really feel that there is a chance of them recognizing as fake? After that, I discussed this matter with my father, and he told me that let's just call the Jaipur dealership and let's ask them. We called them and told them about all these things, all the communications and everything. So that man instantly told me, did you receive the call ending in 556? I said yes. He told me, Avish, it's a very big scam. 2 more dealers from Kota have been asking me the same story, and I have already warned them that this is a big scam happening across all over the country. Stay away from it. Do not give any money to these guys. So the moment I heard, all my dreams shattered, the ground beneath my feet just vanished, and it was such a burdening moment. I was blown away. I was shattered. After that, I called the official customer care of BYD on their official website, and the lady who picked up the call, I told her everything about this incident, and she told me, do not give any to these guys. She also asked me which email address did these guys use to email me, and then she verified that this is not a real address. This is in no way associated with the real BYD company. It's a very, very big scam happening across the country. So these guys are asking 5,90,000 rupees upfront from a person. God knows how many people have been duped by these scammers. So what I did was I checked these 2 guys on LinkedIn. So Sudhir Dixit does not exist on LinkedIn associated with BYD, but Mr. Pavan Gupta, he is a real person over there, and I tried to contact him. I checked Mr. Pavan Gupta on BYD, and he is a real person. He's a very nice gentleman, and I emailed him, and after just 5 minutes his call came and he asked me about all this incident. He also told me that, I wish you have been saved by the grace of God, because these scammers are really operating in huge numbers across the country. So I hope that the officials concerned with this company will take a look in that, and they will really prosecute these scammers, because these scammers are really selling people's dreams and then giving them false hope. So it's such an irony that these people are using the company whose official name is Build Your Dreams, and they are using that company to destroy a person's dreams. So guys, this is the motto, this is the main takeaway of this video. If the process appears too nice to you, too simple to you, then maybe you need to take a look at it from another perspective, and always use the company's official website, the official mails, addresses, and always cross-verify the person with whom you are in contact and verify them on LinkedIn. So that was it, guys. Hope you learned something from this video, and be safe and keep learning.